Hello everyone, I hope you're well. My name is Demi. We're going to hop right into the reading. So this is going to be a spirit baby reading, and I've been hearing like the lower notes of a keyboard or a piano. I was being shown a piano and a keyboard, and like these two notes that were being played, and I was hearing a do do do, and they were quite very low. And then I saw like a little child's ear going closer and closer, and they're playing it again, and they're really intrigued by like the lower notes. And now I'm being shown like it's like the strings of maybe a harp. It looks kind of like a harp. It could also be like a big guitar. You know, it wasn't a bass. A bass, that's what it is. But they like the really low tones. I'm hearing monotone, but they like the really low tones and vibrations and frequency. It's like they're putting their ear to it and they're listening to it and they're really intrigued by it. And it's almost as if they can hear that way. That helps them with their clear audience. This is how they hear and connect to God and to spirit through these lower notes and these lower sounds. And now I'm being shown a poster of Jaws. You know, the movie Jaws about the shark. I'm being shown that poster and I can hear like that music, that theme tune, which is dun dun dun. I'm hearing that. So they like things like that. They could like have a soul's mission in this lifetime where they will be making music, and it could be like classical music, or maybe they make music as part of like a theme tune, and it will be like worldwide. It will be a classic like Jaws. That's what's coming through. But they want to start with this deck. So this deck is just like a deck of mine where it has random quotes and affirmations and things on. But the first card here says, God's got me, overcoming fears, road opener, start of a cycle, 0000. We have just moved into April. You guys could be seeing this angel number everywhere, 0000. You could be seeing repeating zeros everywhere, and you could find it quite strange because maybe you don't usually see that angel number. You maybe usually see like certain numbers, and now you've been seeing that because you were at the start of a cycle, and the start of that cycle is because this spirit baby is gearing up to come through. Or for a lot of you, if they won't be coming through for a while, because I feel like young energy for some reason with this video here. I feel like there's a young people watching me, so maybe you're like in your teenagehood or late teenagehood, in your early 20s, but this spirit baby wants you to know they will be coming through you, and they're now tethering to your energy field. So maybe you're just starting to research spirit babies. Maybe you've been dreaming of them and you're like you know that that's the child you're meant to have. You know this is your future child that's been visiting you, so you could be doing a lot of research about spirit babies. If you come across this video, that's coming through for somebody. We have here, God gives us what we can handle even if we don't believe it ourselves. Yeah, because they want me to explain to you what a spirit baby is. So a spirit baby is the soul of the child that you would potentially have in this lifetime. And they will be part of your spiritual court. They'll be watching you and they'll be watching the other parent before they actually incarnate. And sometimes they will come through and they will assist you with certain challenges and obstacles and parts of your life that you are at. So again, they are parts of your spiritual court. It's a soul coming through who's going to be joining you in this lifetime, who you will be birthing, who you will be raising and guiding. So you obviously go, because I said challenges and I'm talking about obstacles, and I'm being shown like a boulder that's in the way on your path. So your spirit baby right now is on the other side assisting you with removing this boulder, or removing this like tree trunk that's in the way of your path going ahead. And you're going to notice that your roads are going to start opening. They just want you to look at the word here, road opener. Your roads are going to start opening, and it's this soul, this spirit baby who is helping you. You could be hearing like these low notes and these low sounds because like that's their frequency. Every single soul and human being, we hold our own song, we have our own frequency. This spirit baby's soul, their frequency is very low. It's the do, it's the low notes you could be hearing. So they're very attuned to the shadow and to the darkness, and they're not afraid of it. And they could be very big, I'm hearing horror film fanatic. So maybe that's you guys and your partner. You could enjoy watching horror films. If not, I reckon this is going to be that spirit baby. And they keep showing me Jaws. So maybe that's a favourite film of yours. We have here, where there's ascension, there is descension, the rise and the fall. Yeah, so this is what you're seeing around you within the collective. And you're seeing it in people who've always been close to you. So maybe you're being asked right now to let go of people and you don't understand. That could be the challenge. That you're clinging on to people who you're not supposed to be clinging on to because they're choosing to remain stuck. They're choosing to descend and spiral and be, I'm hearing dumb. They're making stupid choices in life, and you're kind of seeing them as dumb, and you don't want to see like people you love this way, but this is how you're seeing them right now. You're like, you can't comprehend the stupid decisions they make. They're like, why would you do that? I'm hearing someone say, why would you do that? So maybe you said this to them. You just don't understand the people around you anymore. And this is becoming very, very apparent. And they're being pulled from your life. You need to let them go. Because this spirit baby is assisting you in letting them go. And they want you to know that bigger and better things are coming in. You will be meeting more of your soul's tribe with people who want a similar frequency as you. Who hold a similar blueprint. You're made up of similar stuff, I'm hearing. We have here, Don't give in to greed. Act from the heart. Moral compass. Right from wrong. Yeah, you're a person who knows right from wrong, and you follow your moral compass. You're very, very connected and tapped into your heart, and you're very intelligent. You have a very strong emotional intelligence. I'm being shown a book. I reckon that's what it's called, emotional intelligence or emotional IQ, something like that. I'm being shown a front cover of that book. Maybe you guys have an idea. You're going to be writing a book. You could have an idea that comes to mind, and it is connected to intelligence. It's connected to the emotional body, and now they're showing me quantum leaping. And I feel like you guys have the power of the pen. So writing things down helps you to manifest the power of the pen, they are saying. And your spirit baby will be writing through you. So you can talk to your spirit baby in this way. You can practice automatic writing when you write a question and then you ask your spirit baby to come through and answer. You ask their soul, their higher self. Remember, they are part of your spiritual core. Let's get some cards from this deck here. What does the collective need to hear right now, Spirit? Or did you want a poem? One card from this one, they're saying. I came to you in your dreams. Mama, Daddy, did you see me? I was so excited to see you. Yeah, they're making themselves known to you guys in your dreams, and you're really heavily feeling their presence. But you will be dreaming of like children, or maybe things to do with pregnancy. Maybe you're dreaming of breastfeeding. Maybe you're dreaming of pregnant women. But you will know when this spirit baby comes to you in your dreams, you know that's my child. That's my future child. You're going to know. And I feel like a lot of you have been researching spirit babies. What are they? That's what they are. That's your future child that you'll be bringing through in this lifetime. They're a huge part of your destiny, and they're assisting you right now in the astral realm when it comes to obstacles that you guys are getting through. So right now you guys are being faced with an obstacle. It's going to be different for all of you, but the boulder is being moved. So your road is being opened, and they want you to know this. They want you to have that faith to keep going, because your obstacles, they are being removed. I'm being shown Ganesh now. So you could be seeing the god Ganesh everywhere. Or you could just be seeing like a lot of spirit babies and feeling a lot of spirit babies around you. I said spirit babies. I wanted to say spirit animals. So again, your spirit baby is very strongly around you in your energy field, and they want you to know. But spirit animals is coming through as well, particularly elephants and horses. Elephants and horses are what is coming through, and I'm being shown. You could also be feeling like a passed over pet, they're saying, so particularly a dog. And being shown, I think it's a German shepherd. You know the dogs that kind of look like wolves? That's what I was being shown. But this is also you tapping in and connecting to your instinct and your intuition. So this spirit animal, this wolf, is coming around you to assist you with your instinct and trusting your intuition. We have 888. Generational wealth is on the way. I'll always have a lot to say. There's so much going on in my little brain. Once I'm born, nothing will be the same. You feel it too, that I'm destined for fame. Not in a materialistic but godly ordained way. More than a monthly lump sum. I am the one our ancestors chose, the guide out of poverty and into a nice home. Yet this child is destined to be famous, and I feel like it's to do with music, and it's to do with writing, or it's to do with movies. They're destined to be in the spotlight, and they're going to be put there by the Most High God. Because other people around the world need to they need to see their blueprint, because this is going to assist them in their activation. So famous people on the other side in the astral realm, they are prepared for the incarnation of being famous, because obviously they're going to deal with more eyes on them. They're going to deal with more envy, more admiration, but also more envy and more hate. And they're going to deal with more psychic attacks. They have to be ready. They have to know how to protect themselves like innately. So this is what your spirit baby is being prepared for on the other side. And obviously you're a part of this because you have a soul's contract. So this is what you're feeling, you're connecting to. What else, Spirit? And you could be seeing 888s everywhere, but it's more the zeros. We have... There's a lot of angel numbers coming through here. Now we have 1717. So it says 1717, Mummy, Daddy, you are a dream. Such a gentle heart that many have tried tearing apart. This is what they don't understand. Purity isn't weak, just as innocence isn't naive. God will always defend the kindness of man. A cold, detached heart knows not of courage or real strength. This test has been an unpredictable length, which you have passed by not blocking your heart. Powerful activations will begin to start. Carry on playing your part. I'll be with you soon around the new moon. When I was reading this, right, I was the boulder that I've been seeing along your path. It's like there was this bright green light coming from your heart, and it's kind of directing itself in the middle of the boulder, and then the boulder just kind of combusts and it turns into dust, and then you can walk through. So the spirit right now wanting you to really tap with your heart. You can work with Master Hilarion and the Emerald Green Light to assist you in really connecting with your heart and working with that emerald green light and blasting any obstacles out of your way, more in a softly, like, gentle manner. I'm gonna have to move this incense, it's doing my head in. It's like smoking right in my face. And in my eyes, is making my eyes feel heavy. What else, Spirit? Yeah, so they want you to tap in with your heart. This is your power. This is your key. This is your master key. They're showing me a master key that's going to open all of these doors for you. And I'm being shown a card from another deck. Is this deck here? So it'll be interesting to see if it comes out. Adjacent possibilities. That one, I've been shown that card with all these doors that are kind of in the floor, on the ceiling, on the walls, everywhere. Doors are going to be opening for you as soon as this boulder is moved. Your spirit baby is assisting you and they're wanting you to connect with their heart and connect with them. They keep saying, ask them questions. Ask me, I'm right here. Ask them questions. They're part of your spiritual core. What else, Spirit? Thank you. We have another angel number. You guys are seeing angel numbers everywhere. So we got repeating zeros, 888, 1717, now 1111. So do look out for these angel numbers. We have 1111. I hope all of these babies are finding their way back to heaven. War is no place for the eyes of a child. To bear witness to this world's chaos. Did their souls really sign up for this? I believe there is something we have missed, like the strawberry mark of an angel's kiss. Our ancestors have always nudged and pointed the right way, but generation after generation has stuck their head in the sand, no longer connected to Earth's holy land. I wonder now, is it too late for the future of tomorrow to see brighter days? Time will tell is what they usually say, but we can't afford to sit around and wait. So I ask that you too pray for every child of God to find their way out of this demonic maze and into the heart of a mother's loving gaze. What I'm getting from this is you guys could be blasted, like being slapped in the face right now with angel numbers, and it could almost be annoying you because this incense is doing my head in. I moved it all the way over there and it's still doing it. It doesn't usually do this. Anyway, so you guys as well, you could have been that person who was like, I'm not bringing children into this world. Looking at all this chaos and all this destruction going on, all this like abuse and harm that happens to children, you could have been going down certain rabbit holes and you're like, I'm not bringing children into this world, or I'm not going to bring more children into this world. This is the energy that's given, and now you're switching that up and you're like, as long as they have the right protection, as long as they have your love and your guidance, they will be okay. Obviously they're going to face adversity, but you won't be taking your eyes off of them. And I feel like you'll be raising them in a way that is different to your parents. Like maybe if your parents let you kind of, I'm being shown the 90s. So in the 90s, that while I was raised, it was a bit different. We were allowed to go and walk and go off to the park by ourselves. I was literally just thinking yesterday how I used to kind of just walk around the estate of where my cousins lived. And it wasn't necessarily that safe because it was like a council flat area. So you've got like kind of like druggy things like that around. That's what was coming through. So I feel like you guys could be from the 90s. Maybe you was born in the 90s. But you could be looking back at how children were able to just kind of be more free and not necessarily have to always been kept an eye on, that they could walk to the park with their friends, they could be playing in the field outside their house. You do that now, like a child can get nabbed. Like that's the energy that is coming through. So maybe you guys were scared of that, of your child being kidnapped or them being abused, and you were like, do you know what, I'm not going to have children. But you're changing this now because you know they will be protected and loved, because you are protected and loved, and you will not be taking your eyes off of them. That keeps coming through. You won't be taking your eyes off of them. You will be wrapping them in bubble wrap. I'm hearing you'll be wrapping them in bubble wrap. And I feel like you've been on this spiritual path of learning how to protect yourself. I'm hearing the occult. So maybe you guys have been researching and been on this path of the occult. Maybe you're an occultist yourself. That's what's coming through. You could be like an oracle or high priest, high priestess, that kind of energy. But you hold that energy within you. You had to go down this path first so you know how to protect yourself. Because protecting yourself in the spirit, that is the strongest form of protection. Protecting yourself in the spirit, that's the strongest form of protection. You're going to teach this child how to protect themselves too. So they're not afraid and they're not fearful, and they don't have to kind of grow up their whole life and being wrapped in that bubble wrap. Because when I say you're wrapping them in bubble wrap, I was being shown a baby and a toddler. But it's when they get to a certain age, you obviously can't keep them in that bubble wrap. They need to fly their nest. So you're going to prepare them to fly their nest and go out into this world as their authentic sovereign self. And not be afraid to take risks and take leaps of faith and travel and like get to know different people and different cultures. You want them to experience life. So you've kind of gone into that and moved from, I'm not having children, I'm not bringing children into this world, to like, no, I want to have children. I want them to experience this world and life, but I want them to be safe and protected, and they will be safe and protected. Like they're playing the notes again, the do. They're very tuned into the shadow, into the darkness. So they're going to have that very powerful supernatural ability, a very powerful gut. They could be big mindful on what they eat. Maybe you are as well. They have a very powerful gut, and when you have that powerful gut, you have that powerful connection to your higher mind, to your intuition, and to God. What we eat does affect our connection to God, I'm hearing. We have here Magician and the Mirror. That's come up with envy. Yeah, so this is that soul. Magician and the Mirror. This is that soul, right? And they will have this kind of this hate and this envy on them. They will have a lot of admiration, a lot of love, but they're going to have this hate because a lot of them are destined to be famous. And they're going to come through and they're going to know that they're an infinite soul. They're going to remember who they are. I'm seeing Gandalf from Harry Potter. So maybe they're going to come through as an actor or an actress and they'll play a role that everybody loves. And it's going to be it's a classic. I keep hearing the word classic, and also music. Like maybe they create a theme tune that's going to be a classic. But I was being shown Gandalf from Harry Potter. So they could be like a friendly giant. They could be very, very big and kind of intimidating looking, but they're a friendly giant. And I feel like when they enter a room, people kind of hear that tone, the doo-doo. And you know the Jaws theme tune, doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. And people hear that, but then it's not a shark that's going to jump out. It's like a big friendly giant. But that's what is coming through. This is them. They are very, very powerful. Very powerful. Did you want another from this deck? No. What else do they need to hear for this reading? Please, Spirit, can I get a few cards from this deck? We have here, yeah, look at this. Because I'm seeing this, right, as the blueprint, the soul's blueprint. So they're looking up their blueprint. And it's not going to take them like their whole lifetime. Like there won't be that young adult who finally remembers their soul having a human experience. They're going to be born as this elder, as this kind of grandparent and grandma energy. They have a lot of wisdom and they're just going to be able to, whenever they want, just pull up their soul's blueprint, pull out their Akashic records and flick through it and see where they're at and what they need to be doing right now. They're very, very in tune. They can even be famous or big when it comes to Akashic record reading. When it comes big to doing this, like being a psychic medium. What else, Spirit? I'm being shown like a royal robes, but it's in the spirit that they're wearing these royal robes. So they're very regal, they're very royal, they're very big, they're very, very tall. This is what I find with powerful ascended souls. They're huge in the spirit world, very, very tall. So it is going to be that intimidating thing about them for other people. But that's just people who are smaller in the spirit and haven't really connected to themselves yet. So they're going to be that guiding light. Well, they're saying that guiding shadow. They keep talking about their shadow. So they're going to be big on shadow work. We have here, yeah, they're going to lead people out of being caged and stuck within their own mind. My hand's in the way. They're going to lead people out of this, feeling mentally trapped in their own mind and like they can't escape. They hold the keys to get people out of these bars, and being shown a key coming from the spirit world. And they're like, there's like all these bars around somebody's mind, and they're unlocking it, and these bars are falling away. So they're going to untrap people by their presence, by their energy. They're going to assist in untrapping people. We have here, I love this. I'm hearing you will be pregnant and you will know when it's time. They're saying you already know the date. You already know the date they're supposed to be born and coming through. If it's not that exact date, you know around the month and the year and the time that you were supposed to be conceiving this child. Maybe you guys have had dreams, and it's a specific date or a specific time on the wall. It's like I'm being shown a woman in hospital. She's giving birth and it kind of pans to the time. Or it's when the doctors are writing down the time and the date that the child was born. It's like panning to that and you see it. So a lot of you have actually seen it. You know when you're supposed to be bringing this child through. You see here, it's a pregnant woman, trying to cover the boobs. It's a pregnant woman and she is connected to the tree. She is the tree. She is the earth. She is the ancestors. So I feel like you guys are very, very tapped in when it comes to your roots, when it comes to your origin. And this will be a powerful ancestor from down your bloodline. So you haven't been together in earth at the same time for a while. A powerful ancestor that's coming back through. And that they have, I feel like they have a lot of green. A lot of like earth tones and a lot of green within their auric field. There's something more dark about the essence in their nature. Not dark as in evil, I was in lower nature, but something dark about them feeling comfortable when it comes to darkness, when it comes to the shadow. So they're going to be very, very big on shadow work. And this is what they're going to be example to other people. Because a lot of people, they do a lot of spiritual bypassing because they just practice the love and the light. And they're a bit afraid to really dive into the world and dive into their shadow. This spirit baby is not. What else, Spirit? Can I get one more card for the collective from this deck? One more card. This one. This one here. I love this. So I'm seeing this as them. This is how big they are, and this is you guys. And you know you are protected because of this spirit baby. This is also what they're assisting you with, knowing that you are protected, to kind of change your mindset. For those of you who are experiencing, I'm not going to be a mother or father, I'm not bringing kids into this world. Look at it, it's a shit show. Like all these thoughts going on, and the spirit baby is like giving you a hug in the spirit realm. They come around you. You're like, actually, I will be bringing a child through, but I'm going to teach them how to protect themselves. They're going to know they are protected and loved, and I'm not going to take them out of my sight. This is them. They're kind of wrapping themselves around you. They're very, very powerful. It's given earth angel. They are an earth angel. Some of you guys could be as well. That you can feel them like coming around you and giving you a hug. And you'll know what I'm talking about when I'm saying they're very big on the other side. You can feel how big and how powerful they are on the other side, like this. Let's get a card from this deck, and then we're going to get some spirit baby signs. So can I just get one card from this deck, please, Spirit? Okay, they're saying two. Two cards from this deck, please, Spirit. What does the collective need to hear right now when it comes to this spirit baby? This one. This one is marriage. You are attracting emotional fulfillment and unconditional love. And there's I'm hearing emergence. So you and your partner who you'll be having children with, you are merging on a whole new level, a deeper level. For those of you that haven't met this person yet, you will meet them. You will get proposed to or do the proposing. You will get married. This is in your destiny. A happy family life is within your destiny. It's within reach. You have to keep believing because your faith will be tested. A lot of you guys could be on the ascension pathway of a kingdom spouse, I'm hearing. And often if you're on that pathway of a kingdom spouse, a divine counterpart, you will be tested when it comes to your love life. Like you may start in the karmic trenches. And then you've got to rise up and get yourself out of the karmic trenches and move on to people who are more aligned with you, who you deserve and they deserve you, where it's very genuine and mutual. You will know this love. I'm just staring at this here, this light. So you guys could be seeing certain orbs or lights that are this colour, this golden white light colour. Maybe you're noticing orbs in your photos, or if I'm seeing someone do like a video. Could even be a TikTok. I'm seeing a TikTok. It's kind of like a dance. Like somebody's dancing, but there's an orb caught on the camera. What else, Spirit? Can I get one more card for the collective? This one. No? One more. Thank you. We have here mountain. Know that you are protected as you face challenges, but remain cautious. Straight away, I'm just staring at the light again. So yes, there's something very significant about orbs and the lights you were seeing. You saw it. You see how pure and white it is, and then you have these gold stars. So it's pure white, and there's also like this goldy yellow colors that you could be seeing of these orbs and these lights around you. Again, this is this spirit baby getting your attention and letting you know they are with you right now. They're walking with you right now. They're helping you with this challenge to get this boulder out the way or this tree trunk out the way, so you can carry on up the mountain. You will get there. I feel like you guys are very, very close. I'm like wanting to put my hand. You're almost at the peak. You're very, very, very close to something coming in. Very close. For some of you, it could be conceiving this child, but for a lot of you, I feel like there's something else you're trying to achieve before you have children, before you bring this child through, before you add more children onto your family. They also wanted me to say, I've just shuffled it now. I was shuffling it before I sat down to do the reading. So before I do readings, I shuffle all of the decks and I put them out here, right? And I was shuffling this one and it was a dinosaur that flipped out and it has a roar. So again, it's kind of like those sounds coming through, like the lower sounds. And we have here snail. I'm hearing move at your own pace. Move at your own pace. You don't have to rush. You'll know when you need to move fast because God and your spiritual court will prompt you to move fast. But for a lot of you, you're being asked right now to kind of slow down. I'm hearing like the calm before the storm. So maybe you're feeling like things are very slow right now and they're about to speed up because you're about to be booked and busy. I'm hearing booked and busy. I keep being shown like reels and like TikTok and Instagram. So maybe you guys are about to like blow up on your Instagram and TikTok. You could have a random video that goes viral. I feel like some of you weren't even trying to do that. And then you just all of a sudden overnight it's like you go viral. We have baby ads. Again, yeah, look, the phone and the likes. It's like you're about to get a lot of likes on something that you've been creating or working on. Maybe some of you have been creating your own website for your business. It could be connected to children. I feel like some of you will like do like sewing. Like maybe you make clothes, like children's clothes. A seamstress, that's the word. We have fairies. So there is like a lot of magic and gold dust that's been sprinkled on you guys right now. And this is coming from your spirit baby. They're assisting you from the other side when it comes to your abundance, when it comes to your belief in yourself, when it comes to you moving forward, because they want you somewhere else. It's like they want you to move, so you could be about to be physically moving, or maybe you're planning to move right now. But it's like they want you somewhere else because this town, this city, this country, wherever this is they're moving you to, this is going to assist you in making money. If it's not a physical move, it's an energy move. You're moving in your energy, you're quantum leaping, and then you're going to be bringing in more money, and it will happen like instant, as if it just happened overnight. But it's because of the work you've been doing and because of the help you've been accepting from the other side. If you're not accepting help from the other side, from your spiritual court, that's what they're there for. Green. And obviously green is connected to abundance and connected to the heart. So that's that confirmation. It's coming in for you. Some of you guys may need to do a road opener. You know, if you go to somebody else and being shown hoodoo, like a anointed fixed candle, maybe you'll use one of those. Maybe you do it yourself. We have here glitter. Yeah, so there's something about lights, like lights, orbs, glitter that could be seen at the corner of your eye, or maybe even in the astral. But I feel like someone's going to catch orbs on your video, and you're going to know that's your spirit baby. We have feathers. So you guys could be finding feathers everywhere. And obviously this is always a message from spirit, from your angels and your spirit baby. They're really wanting you to know they are part of your spiritual core. Like they don't want, it's like maybe they feel like some of you have been overlooking in that this spirit baby, this soul was a part of your spiritual core. They are there to help you. They've been watching you. They've been assisting you all this time. And we have here baby clothes. I always advise when it comes to spirit babies, if you want to connect with them more deeply, to buy something, buy them a physical gift. And little like newborn shoes, little booties, they always help, because obviously shoes represent being anchored and being grounded and walking that path in this physical earthly realm. So maybe some of you guys have bought your spirit baby something, and you kind of, this is how you connect with it. So if you do feel called to talk to your spirit baby through writing, so if you write them a question and ask them to answer, ask them to move through the pen, if you do feel called to do that, I feel like having a physical gift that you've brought them, like as you're holding it, as you're doing it, or by you, this will help you. This will help you really connect. There's something else flipped. No. Let's get one more. We have Pixar. Animation movies. Yeah, I feel like a lot of them are destined to be famous when it comes to movies, but particularly making the theme tune or doing the music, that's what's coming through. I'm staring at, there's a lot on here, but I'm staring at the Invincibles. Is that the Invincibles? Yeah. But you see, because the dad is big and he's very, very strong, but this is what's coming through. They're like a big friendly giant, but this is how they look on the spirit realm. So when they come through Earthside, they could well be very small and very petite, but in spirit, they're huge. They're a friendly giant. Is that it, spirit? Yeah. So that's all the messages coming through. I hope that did resonate with someone out there. If you did want a personal spirit baby reading, all of my information is in the description below.